So there are three different setups for the minefield. For my sake, I'm just going to call them bombs. So this is setup 1, this is setup 2, and this is setup 3. It's randomized for every time you start scene 4. And you might have seen in my tutorial, I just go up around and I come down this way, get the intel, and go around. I have a tutorial for that also. I guess I'll link that down below. I originally created that because when I overlaid these the first time, I was like, well, there's no easy way that just works every time other than doing that. And I didn't like the anxiety of, having to guess and check with the bombs. But I overcame it a little bit, and I found a super easy method in order to you don't have to go around anymore. So remember, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. And refer back to this when I get there. So, one second, let me just lower mouse sensitivity. Since I'm in Modernizer now. I'm gonna link my save, I'm gonna put my save folder in a file down below in the description or in the comment or something. But here's what setup 1 looks like. So, or actually for all 3 setups, you're just gonna come from down there. You're just walking down this way. You're gonna jump on this fence, and you're gonna walk along this fence, and then collect your sweet intel. So, nothing happened when I walked along this fence. You may have noticed. But if I'm in, this is setup number 2, walk along this fence, notice that bomb goes off. I notice I only lost like 7 armor, so does not do that much damage. So, collect your intel. That's setup 2. And this is setup 3. You go here, walk along the fence, and the bomb goes off there. Collect your intel and you continue. So, refer back to this. First time around, we walked along the fence, nothing happened. That's how we knew we were on setup 1. We walked along the fence and the bomb exploded right here. That's how we knew we were on setup 2. And we walked along this fence and the bomb exploded right here. That's how we knew we were on setup 3. So the next game plan is, if you have setup 1, this is technically the hardest one, I'd say, or the most nervous for me. You start on this part of the fence. I'll show you how to line it up in-game. And you're going to walk up this way. As soon as you get about here, there's a texture misaligned, and you're going to follow that line, go up here, and pretty much just like, you can either cut to this van or cut up here and into the van. I think I just always go up like this, just because that's what I'm used to, but you can do it anyway. For setup 2, you're going to go here. Oh, the bomb went off early. So what you'll notice, you'll collect your intel, and then you'll go around this way, and you'll just hug this wall. And as soon as you get about here, you can just run straight to the van, collect your intel, and we'll get there. And for scene 3, or not scene 3, setup 3, you're gonna walk along this fence. Oh, bomb goes off right next to the intel. You're gonna collect the intel, and you're gonna hug this wall until about here, or I guess a little further. You go up here and you go here. You just hug, or if you just want to be safe, you can just hug this entire wall and collect the intel. I guess for sake, you go parallel to this van, or perpendicular to this side of the van. Kind of like that. Alright, so let's see what it looks like. So you have setup 1. You walk along this fence. No bombs blew up. So remember I said this is the hardest one. It does not really have a fail rate if you do it right, but it's just nerve-wracking because you have to walk between mines. So you line up this with this white circle on the wall, like that, and just walk forward. You might get stuck on the ground a little bit. You're going to walk until you see this weird texture misalign. You're going to follow that, walk up this wall, and I think in this one it can cut just straight to the van, but I don't remember, and I'm nervous, and I don't like walking through the minefield, so I just kind of do it like this. Okay, any point in time you make it to this corner, you can just walk straight to this corner of the van, and you'll be safe for all 3 setups. That's why I like this corner. It's like my safety zone. Like, you get to this corner, you walk to this corner of the van, and you walk back. And you just kind of like climb this hill to escape. So in any setup, as soon as you collect the intel, you just kind of walk to that spot. You try to climb up this hill. If you hug this line of the wall, there's no bombs that should hit you. And I think the closest one's like maybe right there, and maybe like setup 2 or 3, maybe even 1. I don't remember. It's only in one of the setups, but you don't really have to worry about it as long as you stay close enough to the wall. And if you do it right, you jump up this wall. You keep jumping so you don't lose speed on these hills. Kind of follow this line. And as you're falling, you hug the right side of this wall to not take fall damage. Or you can just quick save, quick load as you fall, and you carry on your merry way. So let's see what the other 2 that are supposedly easier look like. So, you're on this fence. Oop, bomb goes off early. And you continue to walk along the fence, collect your intel, and what you do, it's pretty lenient if I remember. You can just, oops, stuck on the ground. Just walk along here, kind of like this. I'm being pretty safe here, but I'm not losing that much time by doing that. So you walk along till about here, and follow this corner of the van, collect your intel, go to your safe zone, and you leave like normal. However you do it, you know. I'm not very good at this jump. It's kind of difficult. But you can just retry it. You don't die. So setup 3. You walk along this fence, and oh, the bomb goes off right there. So if the bomb goes off right there, that means you can just kind of jump here, follow this wall, hang around this way, and walk to this corner. Oop. And walk to our safe zone. I think the jump might be easier from this spot, but I don't know. I always mess it up anyway. But yeah, you do that for all 3. And yeah, that's just what it looks like. Go back to this other one. As you can see, like, this is the mark of, like, I don't know, I think it's like maybe like right over here is the mark of the safe zone, and this line there's like no bombs. It's very, very easy to just go along that. And you collect your intel, go back here, and you can see like there are bombs here, but they're pretty far enough away. And you know, you just jump up here and you carry on your merry way. So that's the whole thing. Yeah.